everybody, this is Amanda from Amanda Rose Tarot, and we're here today to do your weekly pick a card reading. So this reading is going to be from October 8th through October 14th. So hopefully you guys are having a good month of October so far. If it's your birthday this week, then happy birthday to you. We've got 3 piles today. I've picked the Quartz, the Turquoise, and the Crystal Ball. The cards that we are using are the Zombie deck in honor of the Season 9 of The Walking Dead. Picked 2 cards from that deck. And we've got a Rider-Waite card as well. And then the Witch's Wisdom, we've got 1 card from there. And I have a new deck. It's the Angels and Ancestors deck. And we're going to be using 1 card from that. So I'm just going to be quiet for a minute and let you guys pick either the Quartz, the Turquoise, or the Crystal Ball, and then we will begin. Okay, so we're going to begin over here with the Quartz, and let's look at your cards. Okay, you guys got the 2 of Swords in the Rider-Waite deck. You guys got the Hanged Man in the Zombie deck, and you've got the King of Hazards in the Zombie deck. So this could be a Taurus or another earth sign. All right, so let's go over that King of Hazards first. So the hazards are the pentacles in the deck. So this is, about financial stuff. If this is a person, then they're a hard worker. They're very business-minded. They're steady, they're reliable, but they can be a bit boring sometimes. This person, they're shackled to their material possessions, but they're proud of it. They're proud that, to have the things that they have. They're a good person that you would go to for advice on money or investing, and they'll never steer you wrong in that direction. This person is also very valuable in business. But they can be a distant person, not close to family and friends as much as some other people. But they look out for you and they're looking out for your best interests. So definitely a good card. And you guys got the Hanged Man also in the Zombie deck. So this is someone that has sacrificed themselves, so that the zombies will not get their friends. But it doesn't mean he has to be, this has to be a terminal thing. He can still survive. While he's hanging here, he could have an epiphany that allows him to continue on. So maybe it's just a matter of discarding old ideas, moving on, coming to, some sort of epiphany through new thinking, and finding a way to set yourself free. It's reaching a turning point, and it's accepting a situation, sacrificing yourself, and learning from that situation, learning something new. And you guys got the 2 of Swords. So with this card, it's having, some internal struggles, keeping them inside though, and not talking about them. It may be time to take a new approach to problems and how you see them. It's not good to hold things inside as this person is doing. So maybe to break this deadlock, a decision needs to be made, maybe talking about it, having the courage to overcome these problems. Because I feel like, you may be stuck in a situation right now, not the most comfortable situation, the zombies all down here, but you need to come to some sort of decision, find a way of how to get around that. It may be, going to this older person that likes to give advice, good advice. That may be something that happens this week, or, this could be you and another person. But there's decisions that need to be made, problems that need to be faced, and maybe talking about, take a different approach than what you normally would do. Do the opposite of what you normally would do in a situation. So first, let's look at the witch's wisdom first. Okay, you guys got ritual and invocation. So this card, you know, this is about talking to the gods and the goddesses, and you know, they do want to help us, and you know, they want to protect us, and we have to honor them, you know, pray to them, you know, even offerings, you know, it's little things that you can do. I've heard that, you know, when you burn a candle, to sprinkle some salt on it, it's, you know, it's kind of feeding the flame. So that's one way, you know, to give back to the divine. You know, but there's also different ways you can do that. Just praying, you know, anything that you can do to thank them for their protection and, you know, the power that they give you, because they're helping you to become stronger, to discover, you know, the great things about you. So thank the deities for their protection, you know, however that may be that you do that. But if you do ritual work, please be careful that you know what you're doing, because you know, you don't want to get caught up in something and have it turn out to be negative for you. So please be careful if you are doing ritual work. To others out there, this is just a message to you to pray more, to thank, you know, God, the angels, you know, everyone that's looking out for you, helping you to become stronger and become the greatest person that you can actually be. So this is a nice card. And let's look at the angels and ancestors. So you guys got the stag. So this deck, I'm just learning it. I just got it. So I would call this a spirit animal. So the stag, it says trust and thrive. So, you know, the stag's known as the king of the forest. The Native Americans, you know, thought this totem would bring protection from challenges. You know, just like the stag has strength, dignity, and poise, these are some of the things that, you know, the spirit animal wants to bring to you, to help you to, you know, come alive and thrive. So, you know, right now, this is also protection. So not only are you getting protection from the gods and goddesses, you're getting protection from the spirit animals. You know, his antlers were known to keep anything away that was, you know, bad. So this, in the same, you know, way, this is keeping away anything negative from you that could interfere with your, you know, your intelligence right now. So be proud of who you are, and also know that there may be opportunities coming for you. You know, the Native Americans prized the stag for everything that it gave them. It gave them food, it gave them materials, you know, to make clothing, to make weapons, to even make drums, you know, they chanted. That's one of the ways that they thank the gods, you know, was through singing, chanting. So these cards do go good together, I think. Definitely know that you're protected, and, you know, thank them for, you know, being there to make you stronger. So with this card coming up, I think that you're going to have a lot of strength this week, and you're going to be proud of who you are. Definitely a strong card. I'm just learning this deck, like I said, but this was one of the cards that stood out to me. It's very striking, so nice card to get. So I think you guys will definitely need some strength this week, but you're going to have help from the deities that are there to help you. So good reading. So let's move on to the second. If you pick the turquoise, let's look at your cards. Okay, you guys got the Eight of Cups in the Rider-Waite. You guys got the Magician in the Zombie. And you guys got the Queen of Swords also in the Zombie. Okay, so let's start with the Queen of Swords. So, you know, this could be a Libra or another air sign. But this person, they're very intelligent. They can sometimes have a sharp tongue. They can be unscrupulous in the way they act. And the storyline with this is you've got another thing coming if you think, you're going to kick this old lady out of, the double wide. She is a fighter, and, underneath the hair curlers and that robe beats the heart of a true fighter. She may have suffered some losses in her life, which have, she's carried with her, and they've made her tougher, they've made her wiser. She's definitely ready to take anything on, be it more zombies, whatever it is. She is a very strong person, and she's intelligent. She has a sharp tongue. She's intelligent, but she's tough because she's had to be in her life, and she's been through a lot, and it's made her so much stronger. So, not a bad card, I don't think. And you guys got the Magician. So in the Zombie Tarot, the Magician, it's kind of a wild card. We don't know, is he good or is he bad? There could be some deception going on. This could be an opportunistic person, that's you don't know what they're doing. Are they looking for a cure, or do they have something more sinister in mind? So, so be careful this week in the people that you run into. Don't be fooled by sweet talkers. Someone may come across as very smooth, and they're just in it for their own opportunities. If something seems like it's too good to be true, it probably is. This person, they may come across as extremely willing to help you with any problems, but likely they've got their own agenda. If they do have skills, they may be using them for bad rather than good. So when this card comes up, definitely be vigilant of the people that are around you, because although they appear like they have your best interests in mind, they may be, on their own agenda and looking to help themselves. So just a warning from the zombies. And you guys also got the 8 of Cups. So with this, it's walking away from something, something you had previously put a lot into, invested a lot. But you're traveling on now, you're changing your attitudes in love. You're searching for something better. Maybe you've had a lot of emotional experiences in the past that, were concerning, and you had to get away from that. So you're walking away. It could have been this person that was manipulating you, and you found out, that they were, just doing things for their own good. So, whoever you are in this scenario, I think you're moving on. You're traveling to better places. You're looking for something better. So I don't think this is a bad reading. Definitely just be vigilant if there are people that are trying to deceive you, because he's known as the puppet master here. So be very careful. But if you're this person, you are definitely gonna be able to watch your back. You've got this semi-automatic rifle or whatever it is. So I think you're ready to take on any kind of troubles. But I feel like you're walking away from it. You are on guard, but you're walking away from it now. So that's definitely a good reading. Let's look at your Witch's Wisdom card. Scrying mirror and shadow is the word. So with this, I wasn't sure what scrying was. I had to look it up. You guys may know, but it's the practice of using a dark reflective surface to access your psychic abilities. It could, be a black mirror, or it could be an obsidian stone. It's something dark and reflective that you look into if you focus long enough. Some people say that they see things, you know, it's like a crystal ball, sort of. You know, they do have obsidian crystal balls. So if that's something that you do, you know, this may be speaking directly to you. To others, I think it has a different message. It's saying that something may be hidden from you that you're unaware of. So this magician, I feel like something's hidden from you. So be very vigilant this week. You're not seeing everything clearly. You know, someone may be hiding something. So be very careful. Maybe you want to be scrying. Maybe you want to look and see what's going on. You know, just try to do that. If that's something that you're interested in, go ahead and try it. Maybe it would work for you. But this also talks about our dark side and realizing that, you know, we all have a light and dark side. It's nothing to fear. You know, it's our vulnerable side. It's a part of you. We all have it. A lot of people don't want to see it, or they refuse to see it. But get to know yourself and know that there's duality in you. There's duality in everybody. And we all have a light side and a dark side. You know, it's our fears, it's our vulnerability that makes us sometimes have that or go to that other side. But for some people, I think this means that something is being hidden from you. For others, this is a call to you to, you know, maybe try this. Maybe try the scrying mirror, or, you know, crystal ball or something like that. I know that some people do have crystal balls. So this may speak different messages to everyone, but it does have a few different meanings. And let's look at the new oracle cards I have, the Angels and Ancestors. Arrow. Surround yourself with protective energy. So I like that this came up, especially with the Magician in this deck, because I really dislike this card in the Zombie Tarot. So I'm glad that protection came up for you guys. So this arrow, you know, it's a symbol of protection. You know, it's saying that you can feel safe. If you need to, call on your angels, your guides, your ancestors to be there to protect you. And a bow and arrow is also a symbol of defense, you know, a weapon of defense. You know, the Native Americans used the bow and arrow to protect themselves. So just realize that not everyone means you well. You know, not everybody means you well. Maybe you're one of those people that looks at everybody and says, oh, well, I want to see the good in them. Well, some people, there's not much good in them. You know, they have a lot of negative aspects to them. So be very careful in who you're around this week. But know that you're protected from the angels, you know, your ancestors. They're all trying to help you. So don't worry. Call on their energy to protect you, and make sure that you're in safe places. Okay, there may be people around you that are on a lower vibration, so be aware of that. Trust your intuition. Only be around people who are beneficial to you. If someone is not benefiting you in any way, if you feel the negative energy around them, they're on a lower vibration. Okay, so just don't be around those people, you know, because they may pretend like they really want to help you, but they mean no good for you. They're not benefiting you in any way. So I think this is a warning and also protection. So don't worry, this week you are being protected. All right, so let's go right on to number 3. If you pick the crystal ball, let's look at your cards. Okay, you guys got the Queen of Wands. So this could be a Scorpio or, no, she's not a Scorpio. The Queen of Wands is a Leo or another fire sign. So it could be an Aries or a Sag. Sorry about that, you guys. You did get the Queen of Cups, though, in the Zombie Tarot. So this could be a Scorpio or another water sign. And you guys got the 8 of Swords. Not my favorite card. So first, let's go over this Queen of Wands. So like I said, this could be a Leo, but this person, she's very fiery, obviously. She's the Queen of Wands. So she desires success in work and her social life. She's really a social lioness. She's someone that you would go to. She's a positive advisor, an authority figure, ambitious, ego-driven. You know, she likes to shine in all that she does, be it work, be it social. She likes admiration and attention, but it's really not necessary, but she does appreciate it. She's a loyal friend. She's very fun-loving. She expects the highest from everybody, be it work or her social setting. She's a proud person, and she wants people around her that she respects, that she can look to for advice as well. You know, she's someone that you would go to for advice, but she wants those people around her, you know, that are good also. So she has high expectations of people, very fiery, ready to take on anything, but a good friend, very good friend. And you guys also got the Queen of Cups. So we've got two queens here. This one, she's a water sign, so she's very intuitive, she's devoted, she's emotional, nurturing, very playful, communicative. She's the life of the party, really. Her house is usually overflowing with friends that are seeking advice and counsel. She has an uncanny ability to hear the mysteries of the universe. This is a good card. You know, this is telling you to, you know, be very intuitive this week. You could find yourself being more intuitive this week. Pay attention to animals, children, around you, the environment. Pay attention because I feel like your intuition is strong. So we've got two queens, and then we've also got the Eight of Swords. So the key words with this are lack of action, victimization, being in a no-win situation. So with this, if you can see, there's a man down here, and he's trying to get out, okay? So there's something going on, and you feel like you can't escape. There's zombies nibbling at your toes, but don't get all up in your head now, okay? Stay focused. You're going to figure out how to escape whatever this is. Is it a zombie holding you back, or is it your own fear? Is it the fear of the unknown? Maybe it's a zombie, or, you know, what is it that you're scared of? That's what this card is asking you. Don't get overwhelmed. Not all is lost when this card comes up. It's just saying that you could feel like a victim right now, or that you're in a no-win situation, or there's just no action. So, you know, whoever you are in this reading, I think you are going to have some challenges this week. But let's look at your oracle cards, because those are always helpful. Let's look at the Witch's Wisdom. Litha. Intensification. So Litha is, she is the god and the goddesses of the summer solstice. So, you know, this could mean that something is going to happen in the summer. I know for some of you that's a long ways from now, but down under, you know, it's coming into that season. So you could be blind for a while, but remember, you know, that the sun is there. It's going to help you. So trust that things are going to get better. Right now is the time to focus, gain strength, and explore the unexpected. You need to move forward fearlessly is what this card is saying also. So maybe if you feel, you know, like you're paralyzed or stuck in a situation, don't be scared. You need to move forward. You know, you're going to have the strength to do that. This could be a period of testing your commitment to the gods, but they're going to shine favorably on you. But like I said, it could be not until the summer months that this happens for you. You know, if you're waiting for something to come, they want you to call on your strength. You know, you may be blind for a while, but things are going to happen for you that are going to be good. You just need to be brave for a little bit. And your final card, the Angels and Ancestors. Water Guardian, connect with your emotions. Beautiful card. I love this card. I just got this deck, but there's a lot of pretty cards in there. So she wants you to understand how you really feel and realize that being sensitive is not a curse, it's a gift, and it allows you to receive and understand messages directly from your soul. Water is the element in your blood, your tears, your flesh. The angels, you know, they want you to understand your emotions. We have feelings we lock deep in our soul. You know, it could be old things that are stirring, but you need to understand these emotions. We have feelings, you know, for a reason. Whether they're joyous or they're sad, you need to acknowledge them and let them flow through you rather than, you know, crashing down on you all at once. So these also could be psychic messages that you need to acknowledge. It could be guidance and support from the other side. So if you're having memories, you're having them for a reason. You know, they could be just a love message from the other side. So sorry you guys, my camera fell over. So, you know, these love messages, don't miss these messages. Let them breathe and let them flow within you. They're your intuition. Okay, so don't miss these powerful messages that they're sending to you. They're not negative. They're probably helping you. They want you to understand your emotions so you can be set free from a situation. So those are the messages that I have for you this week. Let me know down in the comments if it resonates. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.